So before Peak, I actually lived in San Antonio, and I had just got laid off, and I was kind of looking for a change anyways. So
Cool.
I just kind of did like a general job search and came across Peak online, and read what Peak was about, and I was really interested in kind of working for the state as a contractor too. So I had already worked for the federal government, so I thought that that would be a good fit. And so, once
Perfect.
I discovered the website, I just kind of went on there and submitted my resume. And from there, I was contacted by a recruiter, and they had looked over my resume and felt that I was a good fit for a particular position, and kind of went over some things. And from there, I was able to start the assignment working for the state of Texas. Actually,
And
my first assignment, this was like 5 years ago, so I
okay.
worked for Pete for a while. My first assignment was actually with the Department of State Health Services, working with the Vital Statistics Unit.
See.
I actually had several assignments before I got there, so that was the very first one. Did that for 3 years, and then I went into the Board of Nursing, and did that for about 8 months or so. And then after that, I worked for the Division of Emergency Management, and working with them, and also partnering with FEMA to do some administrative work for the Hurricane Harvey project. And then had a little break, and then that's when I came here. I feel like it was doing the administrative work with the contracts. I've always kind of wanted to do contract specialist. And so that kind of helped me to be able to transition. And then also when I worked for the Division of Emergency Management, there was some grant administration work there. So that kind of helped me to kind of segue into where I'm at today. I would say things that I learned on the job would be definitely be like policies and procedures of the state. Just kind of learning how to work and interpret, what those policies and procedures are. Just very different from agency to agency. And like I said, I worked for the federal government, so I had a little bit of experience with that type of thing, government, but obviously it's slightly different, going from federal to state. I actually worked with Elizabeth and Paula. Yeah, they're awesome. They're very awesome.
Glad to hear
Love
that.
them. I would definitely say, get your resume updated, contact Peak as soon as possible, kind of talk to them and let them know what you're looking for. And like I said, they're wonderful, so they will work with you, and they'll go over your resume and go over what they have, and they'll try their best to, get you into something that works for you and also works for the client as well. So yeah, definitely. And then once you get in their system, you definitely want to check in with them and make sure, see if they have anything available, because if they don't know, then they can't find anything for you. Oh, I had a wonderful experience. Yeah, like I said, I worked with them for 5 years, and obviously I was able to transfer into a permanent position as a contract specialist. So, and I would definitely recommend, I do recommend, and I will continue to recommend them